they just got caught up in the wrong crowd. No, your kid is the wrong crowd.
This Louisville police chief is known for giving out hard truths, and now he's apologizing, but not the way you may think. Police Chief Paul Humphrey just had to issue an apology 24 hours after making a statement about a woman who had went missing and a week later was found no longer with us.
But I will tell you that Tasha White's behavior placed her in the position she ultimately ended up in.
And because of this statement, Tasha's family was outraged.
No victim deserves this type of statement, and the city wonders why we can't heal.
Hearing this outrage, the police chief very quickly apologized, then explained why he said such harsh words.
I apologize, particularly to Miss White's family, for the lack of sensitivity and the lack of clarity in my words. Evidence shows that at the time of her murder, the two were en route together to commit another murder. The last evidence we have of Latasha White being alive is her taking down surveillance cameras around 2 a.m. on April 29th. Her cell phone was turned off at this time and left at her house. Her body was recovered on May 7th. She was wearing the clothing that she had purchased several days before in furtherance of that murder plot. My intent was to update the public about this case without compromising our ability to successfully prosecute it.
That's right. The woman who disappeared and was found a week later had been in the middle of committing the same crime that then was turned on her and ended her life. Since this revelation was shared of what Tasha White was in the process of doing when all of this happened, her family has turned radio silent.
Rick, I did actually call Tasha's sister Jewel after the chief made this comment, and she was shocked to hear that the chief had revealed that information.
The police chief, who is brutally honest about his fight against crime, continues to give harsh truths even when those criminals are children.
We need to hold victims accountable. We need to hold victims accountable for their actions. Doesn't mean that victims deserve what happens to them. We need to hold them accountable for their actions. This is the problem. This is one of the problems in the Black community. Lack of accountability. Lack of accountability. Lack of caring about morality. Lack of caring about criminality. Now, I've said this before, the Black community is awesome, but they have a lot of flaws, and clear flaws that, you know what, they do not address. They will blame everyone else but themselves. The accountability, where is that? Right? The victimhood. It is sad. It is like, seriously, you want to blame everyone else, the white man, the police, all this stuff, but you don't say anything about yourself.